Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another AstralGames. Day 102. I have returned from the England, and I have returned to cast. What are you doing, Jenny? Hello, Jenny. Doc, you want a feature on the cast? Come, look. Nope. Nope. She doesn't want a feature on the cast. Alright. Today, we're going to play Pillars of Eternity. The reason for this is that Pillars of Eternity only has one episode on the YouTube list. And all the other games have more. So, I wanted to equalize things and bring every game up to episode 2 before starting the entire list again with Dark Souls, Crusader Kings, Total War, Attila, and Pillars of Eternity. So that's why we're playing Pillars again. I had a great weekend in the England, visiting friends, Philip Rich, Meiner's Sky and Strelson. It was really fun. And yeah, now I'm back to cast. And Philip and I also did a great cast. It was really fun to do. I planted the bug of the StarCraft there. And it seemed to have worked. Which I'm pretty happy about. Meetup in E, indeed. That meetup in E, that was really fun. But yeah, we're going to continue with Pillars of Eternity today. The story is that we were traveling with the caravan. I think my character became sort of sick. We tried to get a cure. We got ambushed. We then fled into some cave or temple or something. And yeah. Now both my companions are dead and I'm all alone out in the world. Hey Temp, what's up? Well, if you didn't hear it, there you go. Just in case you didn't hear it. Alright, let us load into the game. This week further, no AstralGames days. I do have a holiday, but I have a lot of appointments this week. So no AstralGames days. But there will be a D&D session over at Bookfish35's channel this weekend. So that's going to be fun this Sunday. And next week we'll see. I still don't have a lot on the program, but so there might be 2 AstralGames days, but we'll see. At least one, for sure. I'll make sure there will be at least one AstralGames day next week. Yeah, let's jump in. If the game wants to cooperate, there we go. Wait, we still have a companion here, but we don't have a companion here. Okay, let's load this one, because I know we were without companion, I'm sure. Oh hey Tim, welcome. Yeah, I've been doing really great. Okay, did the game crash? No, it just minimized for some reason. I've been doing really great. As I said, great visit to England. Was really amazing. And also had a lot of work, a lot of networking there. So didn't have a lot of time to stream, so I wasn't on Twitch as much as I hoped I could be. But yeah, it was great. You've returned from England after Phil took you out to an odd showing at the Fox Galleries. What? It was an art gallery. So the entirety of Manchester was an art gallery. Oh no, we're plugged into the Matrix. So did wearing extra tight pants help the cause? Not really, no. There was a game that we played during board game night that if you were wearing tight pants you would go first, but no one in the group was wearing tight pants, so yeah, we had to decide it with the roll of the dice. Restores a moderate amount of endurance. 2 per rest. This is the shroud thing. Oh yeah, and the mace thing. Oh man, the graphics of this game, so good. Sword one-handed. Why am I taking the mace? Why am I not taking the sword? Oh, there's another round shield here. Yeah. So I've got a sword set and a mace set. I can also take the axe. Slash. Properties. Bonus crit damage. That sounds nice. DR reduction. So the axe and the mace actually have bonuses attached to them. Properties interfering, but less damage, so let's not go for that one. Burning lash. What does interfering do? Interfering? Can I see that? Small and swift, the humble hatchet is extremely common, both as a woodsman's tool and a hunter's weapon. Much smaller than a battle axe, the hatchet's great speed allowed its wielder to strike many blows in a short time. Oh, it's a fast speed. Now we'll just go with the axe for now. Mostly going to lurk, but I'll be listening on my phone doing some reading. Oh, nice, nice. What are you reading, if I may ask? I hope something good. Right. We witnessed a strange ritual going on here with a temple and some guys turning to stone. Okay. Okay, its biography writes itself. Check the journal. For what has developed. After surviving an explosion outside the ruins of Ceylon-Lys, I experienced a vision. Since then I've been hearing sounds with no source, seeing things that aren't there. Seek help for your condition. Oh, Gardens of the Moon. I don't know Gardens of the Moon, really. Gilded Vale is said to be one of the most prosperous villages in Direwood, full of opportunities for work and wealth. I was told they're offering land to new settlers. Oh, so this is my biography. Interesting. Oh, the Books of the Fallen thing where bro was talking about. Yeah, I see. Whether it was a silver tongue I had for numbers, an ability to appraise others, or simply happenstance, until recently you made your living as a merchant, parting person from coin in trade for your wares. Gilded Vale is merely a gateway for you to a new life in which you build fortune, and you expect that you may not stay here for the long term. You fell ill traveling with a caravan bound for Gilded Vale. The caravan master sent you off with one of his guides, Kalishka, in search of a remedy. While out searching for the remedy, you were ambushed, and returned to the camp to find it slaughtered at the hands of angry locals. You dealt with them, only to be nearly killed by a wind that threatened to shear your soul from your body. You escaped with Heodan and Kalishka in an ancient ruin. You emerged from the ruin to find a strange ritual being performed by some kind of ancient machine. There was a man there who commanded others, and there was something oddly familiar about him. As he left, the machine began to spin, generating some kind of energy. and there was a blast that felt like a windstorm you had encountered earlier. It turned the others who had been with him to ash, and Heodan was killed as well. You were knocked unconscious by the blast, and when you came to, you felt odd. You were seeing things, hearing things. You departed the ruins, attempting to reach Gilded Vale on foot, where hopefully you were able to find something who could cure you. You seemed to have visions of another time and place. You were walking in a grand chamber towards a giant machine and the man standing in front of it. You wanted to ask him something, but what it was, that wasn't clear. Okay. Just reading up so I know... Oh. Reading up so I know what the thing is, where we were again. Oh, some herbs. Collect herbs. Sindgyren's Horn. Oh boy. So this is the machine. Vassal Flash. Ugh. Ugh. Looting the vassals. Okay, what's this? Did it add something to my journal? No. You like it so far? Oh, that's good to hear. So we've got Vassal Flash. Whatever that may be. Pilgrim's Crown. Valenwood, Gilded Vale. Okay. This massive structure is formed of stone, adra and copper, and covered in strange glyphs. The air around it vibrates with an unusual energy. Alright, to Valenwood it is. It will take you 6 hours to complete your journey from Seelanlis to Valenwood. Well, yep, there we go. I see no other way, so... The Gilded Vale. Cross Valenwood. Camping supplies. Leather armor. Edmund's Weird. Probably some sort of alchemy in this game, I assume. Some sort of alchemy mini game or something along those lines. Can we pass through here? Yeah. Let's explore the upper part of it first though. Don't want to run into an ambush. Blood moss. Blood. Alright. Hey Angoril, what's up man? How you doing? River Reed. I don't like the fact that there are corpses along the road. That doesn't spell much good. Can we go up here? Yes, we can. Exploring all the things. Oh. This is a cave. Location discovered, Bear Cave. 25 XP earned. Uh-oh. A bear cave. Oh crap. Come on, bear. I'm assuming the bear is too high level. Yeah! It actually is. Wow. Okay. I'm doing great, Angarel. Hey!
Right.
Juggo, what's up? I've been doing really great. Okay, so bear. Not a good idea. Not the greatest idea to get involved with the bear at this level. Oops. So now we know what the death screen looks like. Got that out of the way as well. Uh-oh. Hopefully we can take on a young wolf. At least. Come on. Come on, Phantom. I have the wolf pelt. Shattered pieces of crate are strewn across the dirt, along with a few muddy vegetables. Ugh. The grass still flattened behind the wagon's wheels. Barrels of cabbages, potatoes and squash have been overturned and abandoned. Okay, so we can travel there. But of course we're not going to travel yet before having explored the entirety of this region and saving this game. Because if we run into bears again, we're dead. Non-Tom.
Hail and well met.
This man appears to be hurriedly dismantling his camp in quick, jerky movements. He looks up at you approach, his expression tense and drawn. Greetings, he says a little breathless. On your way south, is it? Have to say, don't see too many Amawa this way. You headed to Defiance Bay? Lots of work on the harbor, I hear. He wipes his brow, turning his face to you. The sooner we're clear of these woods, the better, I think. Keep your nose in your own business before it gets lopped off. I'm only passing through, I mean to reach Gilded Vale. What's your hurry? Never mind the woods, there's a strange machine in the ruins up north. There were these figures clad in black, performing some kind of rite. What's your hurry? The man looks down at the tent, and then at his hands. I mean to follow my own advice. Came out here on a hunt, me and a friend of mine. Thought we'd bring a stag home, eat something other than bread for once. Came up onto a bear instead. Great monster thing. And Pearly, he didn't make it. I don't know what I'll tell his wife. In any case, the forest's already cost me a friend. I'm heading home before it takes anyone else. Where did you find this bear? In a cave up ahead, which you've already been to. Letter to his friend. We didn't see it coming. We were following a stag. Pearly saw the brambles and went tearing off after it. We all but stumbled into the cave. Poor Pearly didn't stand a chance. The bear was on top of it before we knew what was happening. Yeah, I do. I believe CTT is the command. Yep, there we go. The beast will take what they will, I suppose. He smiles sadly. And this time, Galwain's favor fell upon the bear. The bear. The bear. It's not the beer. Beer doesn't take people. Well, if you drink too much. Who are you? Name's Nantal. Born and raised in Gilded Vale. Haven't had a spot of luck since... Well, luckier than Pearly, I suppose.
How do you do?
Okay. Well, we already know where this bear went, where this bear is. And we already know we can't take it. Thank you very much. them. So... unless I level from these wolves, but I highly doubt it. Whoa, the wolf belts. Ah, yeah. Store a moderate amount of endurance. No, I need health restoration. That's what I need. These aged walls appears to have once been encircled this entire glade. Only a small fragment remains, and the stairs leading to the top of the structure have crumbled away. The heavy bricks are slick with moss, presenting a hindrance to climbing, but the stones themselves seem sturdy enough. Given the right tools, one might easily reach the top. You find a handhold up on one of the large stones and start to pull yourself up, but the uneven bricks and odd angle of ascent make the climb difficult, and after a short distance your arms begin to burn fiercely. You are forced to drop back down to the ground. Okay, so we need the right tools to get this going, so to speak. Yep, ruins. Thanks for marking it. Oh well, what's next? Die, outlaw. Hey, Cyberix, what's up, man? How you doing?
Almost.
Man, the Phantom's pretty good, I have to say. Ooh, Silver Lusk. What the hell is Silver Lusk? The most common valiant coin found in Dire with a Silver Lusk fish, so named for its resemblance to scales of fish. Excellent. Caro Golan. A lot of boosts. Okay. Made from sacred and uncommon plant that grows deep in Airn Glenfath, Caro Golan is the name given to a mixture typically used solely for ceremonial purposes, or else warriors going to important battles. It is said to open one's awareness to one's place in the world, raising one's abilities to recognize and react to threats. Interesting. We'll take it all. Also that helmet. Helmets come in many forms, from the humble padded cap to the fully enclosed steel great helmets. Different cultures tend towards different styles of helmets, but outside of the regimented armies, the type of helmet an individual wears often comes down to personal preference. Does it give me anything? I hope so. Alright, see you soon, Juggo. Oh, that guy was on top of the ruins? Yeah. I have to scale the walls in order to get there. And touch more salt. The young dwarf tending the stew looks up, startled as he sees you approach. He drops his ladle, spattering stew across the ground. What? The bandit turns. Get him, you dogs, and make sure our new cook doesn't run off. Help, please, help! One of the bandits gives Tenfrith a kick as they pass him, and he huddles. Uh-oh. Lots of outlaws here. ghost here. Or the phantom, whatever. Yeah. Phantom does a lot of damage. Over to the archer. Distract the archer. Damn, that phantom does a lot of damage. That's nice.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Give me everything. I want it all. Hey, Philip, what's up, man? You're safe now. By the flame! Thank you, thank you, thank you! I thought I'd be stuck cooking for these ignorant weasels for the rest of my life. Or until they were bored with me, I suppose. I must get back home. I only hope they haven't hired a replacement. The dwarf looks aghast. Listen, next time you're ill, stop by the Black Hound Inn. I'll let Pasca know just what you've done for me. And I'm sure she'll do right by you. She'll do right by you, Inter. Oh, to be back at my oven again. You have earned reputation. Reputations can be held with communities or factions in the Eastern Reach. And will affect how members of that group respond to you. In some cases, friends or enemies of those groups will also react to your affiliations. Helping a group will increase your positive reputation with that group. Harming a group will increase its negative reputation. It is possible to have a mix of positive and negative reputation with a group if you help and harm them in equal measure. Alright. We have reputation! Woohoo! Excellent. So that happened. And we can't reach... no. We can't reach the tower, basically. Oh. Oh yeah, I should actually tab here. Look at that. Some fruit. The tent is empty, but for a pair of stained cots and the stink of unwashed bodies. Ew. Astral looks different on stream compared to real life. Is that a compliment or... I have no idea. What's this? Battle axe, a rod. That's for a mage, I assume. Leather armor, DR6. That's all leather armor, cool. Ooh, I want the hood, since the helm doesn't do anything anyway. Ah, yeah. Right click for details. That's endurance. I don't need endurance, I need health. Health is my problem. It's all endurance, endurance, endurance. Damn. One constitution. Drinking is healthy, people. One constitution per drink. Nope. So I can't get up there, right? It is like, oh! Oh! Oh, it pauses when you click outside of the screen. That's interesting. Very handy. And this is back up. Yeah, okay, so we kinda explored what we can explore. We can't take on the bear. Critical fatigue. Holy shit. Okay, let's rest. How did we do that again? Camp. Yes. 8 hours have passed. Perfect. Let's go. Nothing too much happened during those 8 hours. To the Gilded Veil. It will take you 8 hours. Yes. I forgot to save. Lesson number 1 from Baldur's Gate: always save when you're entering a new area. I guess I can save now. Luckily there isn't an instant event going on. Alright. Ooh! Totally explored already. Oh yeah. Be prepared for lots of dialogue, people. Welcome to a town. In a game like this, there's going to be lots of dialogue. Or not.
You must be one of the new settlers. Welcome to Gilded Vale. You'll be pleased to know that we've had some recent vacancies here.
A man approaches you, his skin dull as grey and as the desolate village behind him. He scans you with sunken, lifeless eyes. His voice is a dry croak. He glances at the gnarled, leafless monstrosity of a tree next to him. I feel at home already. Do you welcome everyone this way? The only answer you hear is the buzzing of flies from the tree.
Of course, we'll need to make some inquiries first. The inestimable Lord Radric VII has taken great pains to insulate our town from Widewind's legacy. Have you ever sired a Hollowborn child?
His gaze swivels back to you. He appraises you over half-moon spectacles and scratches his chin. That's a rather personal question.
And an important one nevertheless. Lord Raderick has made it his first priority to eliminate this scourge from our village. I should warn you, stranger. Here in Gilded Vale, we have a special place for dissidents, charlatans, and those who would hide a curse in our midst.
He steps to the side and inclines his head ever so slightly towards the deformed tree. Yeah, your message is clear, sir.
His lordship's wife is with child and due any day now. Without his approval, I shan't be able to find you a permanent settlement. It will have to wait until after the birth. We can continue our interview then, after the bell tolls from Radric's hold to signal my lord's new heir. In the meantime, you can find temporary accommodations at the inn, just southwest of here.
I've been feeling strange ever since a close call. with a Biawak. Is there someone in town who would help? You said something about Hollowborn and Waidwind's legacy before. Before I got here, I saw several people conducting a strange ceremony near some ruins. Yeah, let's not talk about with this guy about that. He blinks. I forget that you foreigners do not have this curse in your homelands. The Hollowborn have been a scourge upon the Direwood for almost 15 years now. He lowers his voice to a whisper. Children born without souls. He shakes his head. Pitiful, dumb things that breed, barely, but do not truly live. Some say the Hollowborn are a disease. Some say they are a punishment from the gods. He raises his empty hands. In truth, no one knows. But they began spreading after the Saints' War, and so the name Waidwind's legacy stuck in honor of that foul, blasphemous pretender. His voice shakes with vitriol, whatever that is. An English word I don't know, oh my god, in a game. Lord Redric's decrees may seem strict at times, but he has our best interest at heart. He nods. If you have any other questions, don't hesitate to ask. It's important that everyone in Gilded Vale understands our rules. Blah. Now I have to tell something. Let's see. Shall we tell him about the wind, or shall we tell him about the ritual? I guess we could tell him about the ritual, at least we're not directly involved with that. He regards you carefully. You'll want to mind where you mentioned that. Trespassing on Ankwithan ruins is illegal, not to mention dangerous. Hey Binary, what's up? Lurking while working. You probably saw someone attempt some new ritual to appease the gods. People will try anything these days. Barath have mercy. We certainly have. Maybe so. Like I said, it's best to stay away from those sorts of places. Ah, I have to tell him about the wind thing. Damn.
Whatever your problem, it sounds like a matter for an animancer. However, the only animancer in Gilded Vale isn't in any condition to speak. Consider yourself fortunate. After she failed Lord Radric, we saw to it that she wouldn't profit from the misplaced trust of others. A bad cure is often worse than none at all.
Why would you tell these people all this information? They're like creepy and
But
stuff.
if you're set on finding a bottle of troll piss or a dead Audra pebble to rub on your forehead, you're welcome to check her pockets. A little corpse stink is nothing when you're digging for shit. My advice, however, is to be satisfied that you escaped and leave it at that. Keep out of...
Uh-oh, he's interrupted. I'd rather not rub any stones against my forehead. Might be demons inside. Who knows? Never played Diablo, sir.
Listen!
2 tolls. Let that be the last.
3. Gods have mercy.
It seems your arrival is ill-timed.
Urget looks out towards the east, his expression unreadable. He blinks slowly and turns his attention back to you.
3 bells toll only for the death of a Radric. I fear Lord Radric's heir is lost, or else Hollowborn, and so lost all the same. You should tread carefully. Circumstances have changed a great deal.
A peculiar spasm crosses his face and the corner of his mouth quirks up into a mirthless smile. Well, I know what happened. He said it. Heir is lost or else Hollowborn. So we know what happened, so we don't have to ask that. Don't threaten me, little man. What do you mean by circumstances have changed a great deal? You come to us at a time of mourning. The legacy has struck the heart of Gilded Vale. Our efforts to redeem ourselves in the eyes of Barath must be redoubled. He sets a steady gaze on you. Don't threaten me, little man. He shakes his head, unmoved. It is no threat, only a warning. Lord Radric will tolerate no threats to his kin or those who live upon his lands. Grief will not make him more docile. Alright, what happened? No, we already know what happened. That's such a weird question. Does this affect the Lord's offer to the new settlers? I can be sure of nothing right now. I advise you to get some rest. The inn, or a stable, for all I care. Find me afterwards. I will know more soon enough. Okay. Bye.
Yeah.
So we need to talk to him afterwards. Birgit wears a twisted frown. I'm afraid I still can't help you find residence here. Lord Raedric's son was deemed a hollowborn. This makes circumstances even more fraught than before. Tell me about Lord Raedric. He comes from a line of nobles who have defended these lands since Aedia times. Raedric II was an early supporter of Direwooden independence during the Revolution, and the current Lord's father perished in the Saints' War. Hollowborn began appearing in the Direwood shortly after the war's end. Lord Raedric has taken it upon himself to purge the curse from the Gilded Vale. His measures have been severe, but necessary. Unfortunately, it may not have been enough, if the bells were any indication. The Saints' War? Our age's most egregious example of man's madness. 15 years ago, the people of Rheiteras decided that Waidwen, their living saint, was a literal incarnation of god Eothas. Urgate wrinkles his pinched nose. This supposed saint took it upon himself to liberate the Direwood, supposedly from allegiances to less worthy gods, but I've never known an army to conquer a land for its people's own good. The war lasted about a year, but you can guess what that year did to the worship of Eothas in the Direwood. Lord Raedric's forebears had all been Eothasians, but after his father fell defending us from those fanatics, he personally saw that the temple of Eothas here in town was shut down. He points to a few ruined walls near the tree. If you have any other questions, don't hesitate to ask. It's important that everyone in Guild of Vale understands the rules. Well, tell me more about it. We're a frontier village, as are most settlements in the Direwood. Gilded Vale hasn't grown much since its establishment in the colonial days, and the last 15 years have seen our population shrink further. It takes in the ramshackle houses and half-fallen fences, hence our recruitment for fresh settlers. Why has it been shrinking? Waidwen's legacy, of course. Many women have had difficulty bearing healthy children as of late. A few years ago, Lord Raedric decreed that no mothers of Hollowborn are to be allowed in the Gilded Vale. His mouth tightens into a firm line. His lordship dealt swiftly with the objectors. May be harsh, but if it purges us from this curse, is it not worth it? Tell me about the ruins. That's what's left of the Temple of Eothas. His lips pucker. Lord Raedric forbade worship of the dead god after the Saints' War. It's been abandoned for almost 15 years, but there are plans to rededicate it to Berath, god of life and death. Alright. What's up, son? Speak to Urgid if you're in need of instruction. He didn't really instruct me. He just said, go over there. Well, I guess that's an instruction, but go to an inn or something. Ooh, lootable stuff. Can I get in? Oh yeah, I can get inside there. Nice. Scattered between the roots are bracelets of twine and bead, wilting flowers and notes half erased by the rains. A villager, a child. More blood masks. Blood masks! A few villagers here. What dost thou have to say, villagers? You'd think these rains would be a boon for our crops. Decent folks like you don't fare too well in these parts. Ugh. That doesn't sound good. There was a named NPC to speak to right here. Aedia.
Were you looking for someone in that tree? I could introduce you.
Looking for anyone who can make... Strange way to talk about your dead. He looks up at the tree and breathes out. Half the town's up there now, seems like. No right way to talk about it. Who can help me feel better? I don't feel too bad. But I do need help. Can't I just ask for his help for some reason? I don't feel bad. I mean, I've been through a rough time, so there's that, but... Let's do this one. Just a bit of metagaming, otherwise it will probably end the conversation and I need to know more about this guy. He gives an understanding nod as he takes a long drag from his pipe. My condolences. He exhales and turns his attention away, watching the village around him. Oh, no, that's not what I meant, sir. Oh well. Oh well. Suit yourself. There's the stairs going down there. Yeah. Teal Fallion? Hey child, what's up? Papa says the temple is cursed. Uh-oh. The Temple of Earthas. As you near, you feel a vibrant history contained in the essence of this man's soul. Voices from the past seem to call out to you. Sure, let's go. You see a pennant waving tall and sluggish in the wind, a rising sun embroidered on the banner, the vanguard of a small troop of paladins. The atmosphere is buoyant, if restrained, and their armor has not yet been tarnished by the elements. This expedition is fresh, young, filled with zest and zeal. At their head stands a commander, awkward in full armor but determined in step. Despite the excitement of his fellows, he does not smile. There's a twist to his mouth, his countenance grim. He throws up a hand, holding his troop. Silence falls among them, revealing a dark thunder deep and low. He orders them to ready their weapons and spread out. Eyes dart from horizon to horizon, necks twisting to see the source of the sound. In the distance, dust and lightning rise from the ground as Stygian clouds race towards them overhead. The soldiers stand, only the staccato movement of their breath betraying their nerves. The commander closes his eyes, calling a blessing down on his troop. Invigorated, invincible, they wait as the enemy draws closer, poised to attack. Okay. Yep. That happened. So I'm assuming the temple is some sort of dungeon or something. So let's talk to people. There might be quests here. No. Oh my god. He sees like a fortune cookie, but is probably much more well spoken. Welcome raiders. Welcome everyone. How are you all doing? Thank you for the host as well, Mr. Nominam. Well, we all know what to do with raiders. And I still have my desktop capture on. Whatever. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my cast, my small slice of Twitch. Welcome Mr. Nominam and Nominamus. How was Ori and the Blind Forest? I know you were playing that because, oh my god, I was there. I was there. So yeah, how did Ori and the Blind Forest end up going? Oh, whoa, somehow I have 55-second delay. Ugh, yes. That's not good. Oh, more people. Villager. Tuatanus, one of the best smiths in the Direwood. But his stock's been lousy lately. Mr. Sandman! Welcome to the Prophets. Thanks so much for the follow and the support. Much appreciated, sir. Hey, Mr. Sandman. The crops are blighted. The legacy is upon us. This place is cursed. Modest Alchemist. Welcome to the Prophets. Thanks so much for the support. Hori was fantastic, of course. Yeah, it looked insane. It looks insanely good, that game. Holy shit. Oh, an automatic conversation. You see 4 people gathered by the door to the inn. Their raised voices and chopping gestures suggest an argument reaching its climax. The first figure raises his hands for calm, his face partially obscured by a hood, but its height and stature suggest an elf. That's kind of racist of the game.
I meant no offense. Let's put this matter to rest over a round, shall we? My treat.
Hoping to soothe our pride with a few Adira coppers, eh? We don't need your coin.
The others, 2 folkmen and an elven woman, don't look convinced. The woman crosses her arms. She spits at his feet. What's going on right here? Wolf Cup! What's up? How are you doing, sir? One of the other men points at the hooded elf. His eyes are red from drink, but his gaze is focused. Mocking us even while he shelters in our village. Just goes to show you what these fancy Adia manners are worth. We don't take to that kind of treatment, not from foreigners and especially not from Adirians.
Go on. Say it again. I'm itching for an excuse.
The second man thrusts his chin at the elf. He stinks of sour ale. Wolf Cup. This is not too far. I died once. Before getting here. To a bear. In a bear cave.
Fie, you're itching for the kindling touch of your sister, you cocksfeather!
You sound more like a dwarf, sir. At this point.
I'll cut that barrel-licking tongue out of your head.
A collective cry of outrage rises from the 3 locals. The second man snarls. Uh-oh. Alright. Have a good food and lurk, Nami.
This
Thanks
is
for the
a
raid.
misunderstanding. I didn't say whatever it is you think I said. We've nigh quarrel.
Horror and shock paint themselves across the elven man's face in a broad, hasty strokes. He frowns and swallows. He plants his feet. Something surly and raw flickers through his eyes. Uh-oh.
That's where you're wrong.
The elven woman draws a blade. Oh, crap. This is unnecessary. Would you rather be inside drinking than out here arguing? Yeah, that's a good argument. I mean, why fight when you can drink, right? We don't want your charity either, foreigner. They squint at you through red bleary eyes. It sounds suspiciously like you're defending him. Oh, crap. Dudes. Just seriously? I wasn't even defending him. As the last of the attacker falls, the elf turns to you. The tension almost gone from his smooth face.
Not quite how I hoped to get to know the neighbors. Thank you for your timely assistance with that awkward situation.
You're welcome.
Courtesy is a rare pleasure in these parts. Though your accent suggests that you are no more local than I.
He gives a quick smile, yeah. No, I died once. Wait, did I die already in this game? I died once in this session, at least. He straightens his hood, and you note the remains of fraying embroidery on his gloves. His boots are caked with the dirt of many months' travel, but the leatherwork beneath it is sturdy and fine.
Well, I suppose introductions are in order after that little fiasco. Aloth Corvusser, at your service.
Tell me about yourself.
Well, I'm a wizard by training, and an adventurer by necessity. I was born in the Seathwood, part of the mainland of the Adir Empire, and both of my parents served the nobility, which afforded me an education for which I'm grateful. However, there were no open positions in those houses, and so I decided to seek new means in a new land.
The England trip was amazing. Got to meet a lot of great people. Sky, Strel, Philip Rich, Binary Ferret, of course. Was really fun. Hey, Vampira, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today?
And how exactly did you come to be here?
I was traveling with a caravan, but we were separated near some ruins.
In Gwithan ruins? Oh, those can be dangerous places during the best of times, which these are not. I mean, half the locals will arrest you for trespassing and the rest will kill you outright. I'm curious, what exactly did you find there?
Nothing. A slow smile creeps across his face. A man must have his secrets. Very well. We're back into the role. Back into the role of secretive, trying to not give out as much information. Vampira! Welcome to the Prophets, and thank you so much for the follow. Awesome support. Just how did you manage to cross these 3 drums?
I'm afraid that was a matter of misunderstandings and mistranslations. It doesn't help that people in these parts remember their war with Adir like it was yesterday.
He tenses his fingers and looks away. The whole bunch in one house. Yep, exactly. You told that woman. He did make a rather lewd suggestion regarding one of the aggressors and his own sister. Ah, that. As I tried to tell them, they misheard me. Happens all too easily after a few pints, and the accent doesn't help. I heard the same thing. For just a moment he looks as if he's about to say something else. His expression brightens with mischief, but before he can speak, he forces a tight smile, biting his lip so hard you expect to see blood. Finally, his face relaxes, and he shakes his head. I should speak more clearly next time. My apologies. What are you doing in the Gilded?
Excellent question. I came looking for fresh air and cheap land. Instead, the magistrate gave me directions to the inn and a story about the local lord's expectant wife. But I take it that's a familiar tale.
He folds his arms and frowns, looking towards the center of town. He cocks his head, looking at you. Yeah, with the tree and the dead people. Why you only call me Pira? It's a thing for me to like cut off Twitch names and either call the first part or the second part, but let me know if you have any preference or want me to call you something else. And you? That's my own business.
Of course, I didn't mean to pry. If there was ever a place for caution, this is it.
You don't exactly look like a settler.
Begging your pardon, but neither do you. Yet, circumstances can find a person in the strangest of places.
A shy grin crosses his lips. I like this guy. This character is awesome.
As should I, given recent events. It's just as well. I've had enough of the watered wine and lumpy beds at the inn. They say even the owner tired of the place. Just up and left one day. It explains quite a lot about the upkeep. Perhaps I could join you. I could use a change of scenery, and I find it's better to travel in numbers.
So do I. Let's go. Yes! I want this guy in my party. How awesome. How awesome. What hero class did I select? I selected a Chanter. The musical phrase guy. Which has served me pretty well so far. Being able to summon a phantom, and that phantom being able to win most fights for me, was quite quite useful.
Excellent. I shall follow you.
We've got a new character now. Alright.
How may I help?
Let's see what you have, sir. A second level wizard. Adia Gentry. Most fights Astral, but you still die. I still die once, yeah. Yeah. Can't deny that one. This is my character for anyone interested. Gilded Veil ally, faintly good. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're now with the two of us. Just the two of us. And it is time for a break. What does this say? The windows are clouded with the haze of accumulated smoke and cooking grease. For those of you new to my show, I take a break every hour. The first hour has passed, so it is time for a break. And when we come back, we'll explore more of this town and see what's what. Al Karma 04, welcome to the Prophets, and thank you so much for the follow and the support. So yeah, see you guys in a bit. 3 to 4 minutes, my breaks. Most of the times my breaks take 3 to 4 minutes. And yeah, we will be back soon. Hey Pythius, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the chat. How are you doing, sir? Or madam? And yeah, see you guys in a bit. 3 to 4 minutes.